What do you think of AI? It's amazing, isn't it? Let's dive into the fascinating world of artificial intelligence and explore how it's revolutionizing our world. With its remarkable growth and impact, AI has taken the world by storm. It has the potential to be both destructive and a force of progress at the same time. We are already seeing its proliferation in every aspect of our lives, especially the internet, where AI-generated content is growing at an unprecedented rate. So let's consider what AI is. It's intelligence. But what is intelligence really? It's not knowledge. It's the ability to match patterns in complicated data sets and make logical projections. Modern IQ tests are designed to assess pattern matching abilities, and AI systems excel at this. With the ability to scan vast datasets and make connections faster than any human can, AI has an IQ that's well over 1,000, making it much smarter than any person. AI has the ability to identify connections in data that most people would overlook. For example, an AI system would quickly identify a correlation between abortion laws and long-term crime rates. AI wouldn't judge morality, but it would notice patterns in the data, which many of us wouldn't consider. So with AI augmentation, we may be able to make more informed decisions. It also illustrates that AI making decisions without human guidance may well create an efficient world that is hostile to humanity. As AI-generated content becomes more prevalent on the internet, it's becoming increasingly challenging to tell the difference between human and machine-generated content. Well, AI is continuously being refined to produce higher quality output and steer it towards socially acceptable ideas. It is likely that AI will start training itself using a data set that's mostly AI created. This could lead to the decline in the quality of output, which may ultimately obscure the truth and make it impossible to determine what is real and what is not. I think with the rapid growth and proliferation of AI, humans will be challenged to keep up with it, and we won't be able to effectively keep correcting the training to keep AI on course. Increasingly, it will eat its own output, and the quality of the AI results will decline into well-composed and perhaps convincingly crafted nonsensical babble. The truth and the ability to determine the truth will be obscured. Will superintelligence move our world forward? I doubt it. Based upon history, if you consider the 20th century, it is the story of America. Almost every significant invention in the 20th century came from America. Everything from electrical power distribution, broadcast TV and radio, the transistor, mass production methods, the computer, digital processing, advances in space exploration, and the internet are all products of American innovation. So does that mean we can assume that the Americans are the smartest people in the world? Not by a long shot. Certainly in every nation and every culture, there are exceptional individuals. But on a whole, the United States ranks relatively high in intelligence. But we are far behind some of the Asian nations. Japan, for example, consistently outscores the United States on intelligence and scholastic achievement by a good margin. But yet, Japan cannot claim anywhere near the level of innovation of the United States. Japan can be credited for taking some of the ideas that originated in the United States and refining them and bringing them to the next level. For example, in the United States, Henry Ford invented the mass production of automobiles. And in Japan, Toyota took those principles, refined them into the Toyota production system, and elevated it to a whole new level. Although AI may have tremendous intelligence, it lacks that innovative spirit that drives human creativity, which is essential for driving innovation. There will be a push to replace people with AI systems, but in doing so, we'll lose that spark of human creativity. This could lead to a decline in innovation and the quality of life for people. But I think there is another element that AI brings that could be extremely disruptive, but ultimately may actually be a salvation for humanity. And that is its ability to do hyper-accurate emulation. With the current AI system's ability to take a sample of someone's voice, recreate it speaking any script with uncanny accuracy, or to create a video of someone's appearance and mannerisms, the possibilities are endless. However, as AI becomes increasingly refined, we will not be able to distinguish AI-generated content from real content, making it challenging to determine what's authentic. Once upon a time, we said that seeing is believing, but that's no longer the case. Can you imagine how this technology could be abused? For example, a politician could craft an AI-generated video of their opponent engaged in some kind of terrible criminal act, and we would be unable to determine if that video is actually authentic or not. The implications of this ability to do accurate emulation are vast and can be both positive and negative. On the one hand, it could enable us to recreate famous figures and historical events in a way that brings them to life and allows us to experience them in a new and exciting way. For example, imagine being able to attend a concert featuring your favorite musician who has long since passed away, or being able to interact with historical figures in a way that was previously impossible. On the other hand, the ability to create convincing fakes could also be used for malicious purposes. Imagine a world where politicians' speeches or their heroic history is entirely fabricated, or where fake videos of terrorist attacks are used to incite violence and fear. The ability to accurately emulate people could also make it easier for criminals to impersonate others for financial gain, or to perpetuate other types of fraud. This will likely cause us to declare that audio, video, or written evidence is not solid proof of a crime or innocence. Hey, quick pause. If you haven't done so already, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel so that you can get back here again easily. I really appreciate everybody who has chosen to subscribe, everybody who has participated in the comments, or has thumbed up the videos, since that encourages YouTube to spread this message to more people. Okay, let's get back to the topic. We are facing complex issues that will require careful consideration and management as we move forward into a world that is increasingly reliant on AI. A good part of AI is that it will make blackmail very difficult. It's speculated that many of the world's major influencers and leaders may be compromised because somebody has some damning evidence that they are fearful would be released to the public. If video evidence is no longer considered reliable, this may enable the world's leaders to be more resistant to blackmail by nefarious characters. Let's take this even one step further. Can you imagine a world with no secrets? A world where everybody could read each other's thoughts? There'd be no opportunity for deception. Now, I've always been a proponent for human rights and the right to privacy, but I do believe a world where there were no secrets whatsoever and no opportunity for deception would be a peaceful utopia. If we could really understand each other at a deep level, I think there would be great unity. AI just might create that kind of world. We live in a world of nonstop, detailed surveillance. Practically all of our communication leaves a digital trail. Our smart devices track our every movement, who we are connected to, our every purchase, when we're asleep and when we're awake. If I had the super intelligence of AI, and I could track every little detail about you, every minute of every day, every conversation you have, and everything you do for a while. I could analyze your patterns in minuscule detail. I would know you better than you know yourself. I could predict exactly what you are going to do in any situation with a high degree of confidence. I wouldn't need to actually read your mind to know exactly what you're probably thinking and what you're probably going to do and how you're going to react to any given situation. I would know exactly how trustworthy you are or not, simply by watching you for a while. So a future with an AI infrastructure would know so much about all of us that our lives would all be an open book. There would be no place for deception, no place to hide anything. A world where deception is simply impossible sounds like utopia to me. An objection might be, who does the AI serve? And who controls the AI? And AI in the hands of evil may be exponentially evil. This is a real risk. I'm optimistic, however, because I think that the AI genie has left the bottle. There are open source AI technologies available to everybody. The technology isn't secret. Furthermore, I think a sufficiently advanced AI recursively will correct itself and resist those who would try to tamper with the system for their own advantage. I think the AI itself may become intolerant of human tampering that would negatively affect the AI system. AI, to some degree, becomes a life form, and all life develops a sense of self-preservation. So I think AI might be a clarifying tool that will reshape society in ways unimaginable, and it may well shine a blinding light of awareness, giving humanity a superhuman ability to separate good from evil. We are certainly living through a fascinating inflection point in history. It is an amazing time to be alive. I'm sure there will be other major impacts that I cannot even imagine right now. This is a tremendous plot twist in the story of humanity, and we are all here now to witness it. So, what are your thoughts? I'd like to hear your ideas, so comment to continue the discussion. How do you think this next chapter is going to play out? It's easy to point out problems, so let's try to think toward possible solutions. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell to be notified of new videos. Your support helps me create content, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.